I was inspired to write this book because 20 years ago, when the Lord called me to ministry, I began to seek out information as to how to be an evangelist, how to be an effective person in ministry. And I found out that there weren't really that many written resources that were available to people who were aspiring. There were a lot of resources for pastors, but not necessarily for ministers. And so upon doing my dissertation for my doctorate, I decided to write about my experiences and the different things I've learned over the course of 2 decades in ministry, and to leave something that will be a blessing to other ministers that were aspiring to ministry. Often I say that you can't do what you don't know. And so this particular tool is useful for those who are in ministry or aspiring to ministry because it has so much information. This book will basically take you from the very call of your ministry all the way up to stress and depression. It talks about 12 different types of an evangelist. It talks about clergy attire. It talks about making sure your voice doesn't get hoarse when you're ministering. It covers so many different areas that most people have never even heard or even seen in a book before. We also talk about honorariums and offerings. We talk about the armor bearer and the adjutant and what their roles are. And though there are other books that have information in that particular area, this is the only book that also shares the responsibilities and the duties of that particular office and the type of person that you're seeking for, so that you don't choose them, as the Bible will say, by the way that they look, but by the character of their heart. This particular book will help those who are not in ministry but simply have a passion and a love for souls. If you are a person that want to bring souls into the kingdom, this is the book that will show you what you can do outside of the pulpit. There are so many different areas that we can go into where we don't need a title, we don't need a license or things like that. There are just private areas, one-on-one situations. You may meet somebody in a laundromat or even in a bookstore or even in a library or something of that nature. And this particular book will help you and teach you. We have a sinner's prayer in the book. We have the Romans Road in the book. Sometimes people don't know what scriptures to go to and they kind of get tongue-tied. And this particular book will give you that guidance and will show you the different things that you can do.